Hello viewers, welcome to Kotlin programming tutorial. Today I will describe Kotlin data class. Why need data class? There may arise a situation where you need to create a class solely to hold data. In such cases, you think mark the class as data to create data class. For example, compiler automatically generate the coffee function equals and hash code pairs to string from the primary constructor. Data class requirement. The primary constructor must have at least one parameter. The primary of the constructor must be marked either val read only or bar read write. The class cannot be open, abstract, inner, or sealed. The class may extend other class implement interface. So now we'll show the example of data class. One data class declare first you need to write the data. This is the data, the class keyword. So data class name user, val name, string, val is integer. So this is the user data class. So how we will call data class from main class bar, suppose jack user and parameter name jack and is 29 integer. So how we can get the user data class value? Suppose Finland name $12 jack dot name and age equal to jack dot age. This is the jack data class object, and the user data class, the name, this is the name actual data class. Two parameter name, one is name, one is age. So name we can access by data class object or variable jack dot name. So now we can print the data class value. So here is the output. Data class name is equal to jack and age equal to 23. When you declare the data class, the compiler automatically generates several functions such as toString, equals, hash code, etc. behind the scene. The help to keep your code concise. Have you used Java? You would need to write lots of boilerplate code. Now, how we can copy data class one object to another? Suppose val u1 is equal to user John is 29 and val u2 user 2 u1 dot coffee name is equal to Randy. So now we will print u1 dot name equal to dollar parenthesis u1 dot name and name is equal to dollar u1 dot h. This is the data class object 1. This is the user 2 object, name is equal to user 2, and this is the user 2 object. Now we will see the output of u1 and u2 user data class object. Here is the u1, name is John, and this is the age 29. Here is the u2 object, name Randy, and is equal to 29. Now we will show the example of two string function return a string representation of the object. Two string of data class. Suppose print ln u1 dot two string. What will be the output? So here is the data class name, and also data class parameter, and also the value. The whole the data with data variable. So when we access the user object dot to string, then this class convert to the string with the value. Destruction declaration of data class. Suppose destructing here is the destructing declaration. Suppose bell name is here is the u1. We can print the name is. What will the output? Here is the output is John and 29. So this is the data class user object u1 u1, and is dictating also revise data is set the all parameter to the value, name and age. Another way, the compiler generate component and function all properties for a data class. How we can access the property of data class? By component n. Suppose print ln u1 dot component component 1 u1 dot component 2. This component 1 means data class first parameters name, and component 2 means data class the second parameter age. So what is the output of component 1 and component 2? Here components, example of data class. So here is the component as the data class. This is the component 1 user one data class is John, and second parameter component 2 is the age 29. So this is our main data data class. This is the class name, this parameter, variable name is string and age. So here we get the object of data class, and by object we can access the data class the parameter value. Also we can copy the one data class to another data class, and also data class convert to the two string, and also we can access the data class parameter by the component 1, component 2, component 3. This is a component n. Thank you so much.